Hello everybody. Today we're going to say goodbye to my first board that I made for my desk. So this is the old board, and you guys, I had so much fun creating this board, and I challenged myself to draw all of this stuff. So I was like, yes, because I didn't know that I could make this dryer, flat irons and combs and everything, but I mastered it. And the sweater, yes, y'all, I just was looking at pictures on Pinterest, and I mastered that too. And so did I master this sewing machine by just, kept looking at things and drawing and tweaking, and everything came out perfect. The very first thing I drew on this board was this ball of yarn and this cup of coffee. I was like, yes, y'all. And those puzzle pieces came together because I like to do puzzles. And this is just a drawing of just a lady that I saw, and I was like, I'm just going to draw her and put her on the board too. And I also sprinkled a couple of butterflies on this board. But yes, y'all, guess what? I started on my new board. Let's look at it. Okay, so this is the new board right here. It's a flower wall, a brick wall with the flowers on it, and a flower pot right here. And I'm at the bottom, so I'm at the home stretch right here. And I have a little more on this side, just a tiny more on this side. And I just have to finish this part of the board. And guess what? My markers are going dry. These markers are going dry. So I hope I make it through. I turned all of them upside down so that whatever juices in them, left in them, I can finish my board. I was like, ooh, wow, I'm going to have to order me a set of brown markers, y'all, because these right here, they're like going to poop, okay? So now, let's see. Let me put the board up. I only have a little bit on this side, but more on this side. So I'm going to tackle a couple of rows on this side. Okay, y'all, let's do this. I was saving, I had made a video of when I first started, but I was way at the top of the board. And I was like, I ain't nowhere in the world I can make a bunch of videos of me. I could, but that would have been like what I did with the first one. And I just lifted it up so no marker wouldn't get on the end of my table over here. I was like, I'm not going to do the video of me doing the whole board in depth, because I was like, I drew it out last night, and then I had colored like first I colored all the flowers and everything. So I colored all the flowers, and after I colored all the flowers, I just went ahead and colored the let's see, I colored the pot, and then I started at the top of the wall. But it was like a lot. This was a lot to do. And I just wanted a more simpler background because I felt like my other background was real nice. I loved it, but it was a bit too busy for, me doing my own artwork, because my little pictures that I'm doing, they are very small, and I didn't want those to be competing with the pictures that was on the back of the board, because I had a lot of things on the back of the board. I'm sorry, the board is bumping into the stand if you see it wiggling a little bit. And sorry. Like I said, I'm just want to hit up this back of this board over here. The bottom of the board, rather. Because I was like, I'm heading for the home stretch. And you guys, thumbs up this video for me creating backdrops for my YouTube videos. Tell me what you like about it. And this is one of those Dollar Tree boards, y'all. This is just a Dollar Tree board. And they were 2 for $1, I believe. The flimsy ones, they're 2 for $1. And I used the matte side of the board instead of that shiny side, because your color will be able to absorb into it and make it look fabulous. Don't we all want fabulous? Yeah, I was like, my markers were running out of juice. So I had to put them inside a cup and turn them all over so that whatever juice is left in them, it could run down to the part that I'm using. So I was like, I need to finish this. And also, I don't know how much longer they're going to last after this. I might have to order me a set of just brown markers to complement the rest of the markers. I hope they have just a set of brown markers. Even if they're not by CaliArt, I'm just still going to get me a set of brown markers because, baby, this picture must go on. I mean, drawing and coloring, and I like doing my artwork with these markers because the markers are better at more coverage for my my artwork, because the pencils for the artwork is not gonna do it. I'm not gonna use those at all for my artwork that I'm creating. I'm going to color my artwork in with gel pens and markers. Now I do have the watercolor markers. I'm going to try those on some of my artwork that I'm doing videos, but for right now I'm not going to try none of them on my board because I want the color to be deepened, and I need to use the alcohol markers for that. So the alcohol markers, as you can see, work really well on this board. And like I said, do not use that shiny side. I don't know what's going to happen with the shiny side. I'm just saying don't use the shiny side because I don't think you should use the shiny side when you do it, because this is very good. When I first started out coloring this, I was going row by row, like going this way like this. Then get to the end and go this way back this. I was doing it like that. Then now, as I'm going for the home stretch, I'm not doing that. I was like, I'm just going to do, can you see me doing this right here? Because I don't want myself to be showing in the video. Let me see if I can small it up a little bit more. Just a little bit. You can just see me just a little bit. I don't know. This board is bigger than the other board. I made it a little bit bigger. Okay, we just gonna do that because I don't know. Yeah, you could see that. You can see this. All right. So this board is way bigger than the other board. I mean, because I cut the other board, I only had to cut a little bit off this board, and I had already drew the brick wall and everything on the board, but guess what, you guys? I got a 2-for-1. The rest of the board, I'm going to turn that into a bookmark. It's just going to be the bookmark. It's going to have the brick look. So I was like, yes, I got a 2-for-1. And all I have to do is color that in. And I don't even have to color that brown. It could be some other colors if I wanted to be some other colors. So yeah, that's what I was going to do. So I got a 2-for-1. I was not expecting that. No sorry, I was not. But I really enjoyed doing this, and like I said, I know you guys didn't want to be bored unless I would have did a live and would have been talking to you of me just sitting up here doing this. The drawing of it was a lot. I drew it with my drawing pens. What else is my micron pens, and I also used the number 8 to draw it. So I didn't do the pencil thing and then trace over the pencil with the micron pen. I just didn't do it like that because this board is a lot. It's really huge, and this wasn't something I had to practice doing. So I was like, hey, whatever my hand does, that's what it's going to do, because I don't know what it's going to do, but whatever it was going to do, got to get some water. I was going to let it do it. Let it ride, because my hand, I put my trust in God that my board and anything that I do is going to come out right, and it did. So I was like, yes, I'm about to get my water out my little fridge in my room. Yes. Okay, I'm back. Yes, I have a mini fridge in my room, so I got the water out of there. The mini fridge is in my room. I'm going to tell you how this mini fridge got in my room right quick. The mini fridge got in my room because when I had my salon suite, I had this mini fridge in my salon suite. And when I closed down my salon suite, I had just brought it home. So here's the piece that I cut off. This is the only piece that I cut off. So I'm going to cut this into pieces. It can probably make 3 good bookmarks, or maybe 4. It can make bookmarks, and I can make them all different colors. I can also put little words in here if I want to. And yeah, so it's how long the piece is that I'll have to make something else out of. And it already has the look on it. I'm going to take another swig of my water, and I'm going to continue to color. Okay, now back to the coloring. Yeah, this is like the best thing ever. And then I'm going to have to laminate it afterward, like I did the other board, because I don't want my board to get messed up from me drawing or coloring on it, especially if I use markers on my board. I don't want my board to be a disarray, you know, like, oh, I messed it up because of woo, woo, woo. So the board is not going to get any sprinkle, okay? Like sprinkle. I would, I don't know. I don't think it's going to matter anyway, because when I laminate it, you're not going to see the sprinkle. So it's not going to get any sprinkle. Because laminating is going to take care of that. It's going to be like, what's the purpose of sprinkling something that you don't have? Am I recording? I need to make sure I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording. Okay, so. All right, so with that being said, y'all, this board is freaking marvelous. I didn't want it to be too busy, and it's not. I do have a, what is it? Another board I might make. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep making boards, but this one will be one that will get repeatedly put on my desk if I do make another board. Like let's say that like this is my spring/summer board. What if I make a winter board when winter comes around? Fall and winter like board. All right, that's an idea. Yeah, whenever that time comes back around, you know, you can make yourself a winter/ fall/wintry board, or a fall board, because fall would like have trees and leaves falling and maybe some pumpkins and stuff like that. And that's just a thought. Thinking too far ahead, because I might not do it and I might do it. It just sounds like a wonderful idea, don't it? It just sounds like a wonderful idea. I don't know what color this is going to be. I don't want it to be, well, it's dark. Okay. Yeah, yeah, y'all, I thought I was about to run out of juice doing this board. I was like, oh my God, the markers are not giving all this full strength on my board. So I was like, I needed to do it. Now I'm just hoping and praying that the juice goes down to the bottom of the marker, because, baby, this board is huge. It's humongous. It's like coloring lots and lots of things. You know, your little tiny coloring books ain't got nothing on this, okay? Ain't got nothing on this board. This board is big. All right, so now that I figured out that I could make these boards and things, this is like a game changer for me, not to be messing up my desk. Because all I was worried about is messing up my desk with my art stuff, my art supplies, messing up my desk, getting on the desk, and then you have these stains on your desk you can't get rid of. I was tweaking, okay? Tweaking. And so now the tweaking is over. I'm just going to be like Well, you did this. And now you don't have to worry about it. When I go quiet a little bit and seem like I don't know what I'm gonna say next, I'm being careful going around my little edges right here, and I don't want those to be messed up. Okay, so I got to catch up on everybody's videos, whoever did lives, whoever did, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, making just a upload. I got to do catch up, because I also had to do a lot of work in my house, a lot of housework. And when you have to do a lot of housework, you just can't be just on YouTube last night. Like I caught Linda last night after, you know, after I wasn't doing housework at nighttime, but I did a lot of housework, and that's why I don't be on YouTube in the morning, watching YouTube early in the morning, because I have to do things for myself, as do you. You know, I know all of us have to do things, but I be on overload doing these things. All right, so I got a few more boxes. Where am I going to put some more color? Is this color right there? Let me see. I gotta find something else that's like, some of these markers will trick you, right? You be like, okay, I'm gonna put that right there because that don't look like that. Then when you put it down, yeah, it don't look like that. You see this? You see this? You see this marker juice running out, y'all? And I have it upside down, so I think I used this one too much already, and I need to let it just do what it's going to do, because the longer they sit upside down, the more juice that will come down out of it. I'm going to set this one over here away from the ones that I'm using. This is the same color as that. I didn't know. But a lot of the board has some of the same colors right next to each other, because it is what it is. You have to do what you got to do, right? So I just raised the board up like this. I mean, I could just put the paper underneath it, but I ain't got time for that. This works out just fine to do the edge of the board down there. And I got that over there to do too, y'all. All right, so let's see here. Well, I can put this. Yeah, I'm gonna put this right here. This marker right here that I'm using right now, I was afraid for this to go out, because I didn't want this one to go out, and it did start going out. It had started going out, and I was like, oh my God, I need this color on the board, because this is the more richer with the red tone behind it, the orangey red tones behind it. It just made the board pop. Like at the top, you can see it all through here. It's like here, 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 here. It's everywhere. It's here. It's here. It's all over the board, y'all. And I was like, marker, you can't go out on me. Like over here, it started to go out, and I need to hit this up again. I need to turn it upside down and do this piece with full juice. Full juice, because it looked a little scary. I'm going to put you over here too, so I won't pick you back up. Okay, let me see what this is. This one is almost like it. It's like it, but not like it. Or is this the one that I'm thinking about? No, it's that one, because I got this one out the case later, and I want to smooth that out. I don't like how that's scratchy looking. Be like, oh, you got one scratchy box on your board. Okay. All right, so this one looks really nice. It's that one I just did, right? I hope and pray it was, okay? Because I didn't even remember. Yep, that was it. Yeah, the juice is running out, y'all. Look. But at least, you know, I am using my material. All my coloring mediums are getting used. And yes, I do have paint. But I wasn't going to sit up and try to paint the board, okay? I just wasn't. Sitting up trying to paint the board would have been a no, okay? Would have been a no. Who was going to paint the board? It rained a whole lot here today, y'all. I was like, why is it raining so much? It rained a whole lot. I don't know. Okay, this is in the frame. But y'all know I was knocking over stuff over here. I was like, this is not it. This is not it, knocking over stuff. I just colored my finger with the marker too just now. Y'all, I don't know if y'all saw that or not. I'm trying to do this edge and holding the board up. And I can't move the board over no more. But I am, when I actually put the board on my desk, I'm going to put it underneath the caddy that I have over here with all the markers on it. Not the full caddy, because it has to go over, it really don't have to go under the caddy. It has to go over these little cups I have on the sideline, and maybe the pencil sharpener. It has to go under that, because there is absolutely no more room on my table. And I'm going to redo my table. Stuff that I'm not using on a regular basis, like my paint brushes, is going to go off the board, off here. They just have to come off. I was like, I'm going to take certain things off and lessen the flow of what I'm actually using right now, because I'm not painting anything right now. I'm not using none of the paint. I might use the paint one day, but right now I'm not using the paint. So the paint brushes can come off the desk. The paint is not on my desk, but the paint brushes is on my desk. Yeah, the paint brushes can come off my desk. What is this dark? I don't want this to be dark. Let me see, put a little. It's one of those dark colors. These caps will fool you. They will fool you. And you be like, I think I got a light color. But no, you don't have a light color. You have a dark color. Like this might be dark too. But I'm gonna put this on here. It's not the same color as the color that it's next to, so that'll work. And plus I put I turned my other markers upside down to let the juice flow through them so that they can do what they're gonna do. So hopefully they all are going to do what they're gonna do. Now my acrylic markers that I got, they have, I don't know what kind of brown this is, but they don't have, that's the only brown. I don't have a lot of browns. And with that being said, my Cali Art is the only set that had quite a few brown colors. So I chose to use this. And my Cali Art browns are on the last leg. They are on the last leg, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you dying on me? Last section, y'all. I could say that I really enjoyed doing this board, just like I enjoyed doing my first board. My first board was filled with excitement because I drew a lot of things on it, and I was like, hey, let me pat myself on my back because I did that. Yeah. This one is, let me pat myself on the back because I have mastered this wall, this gigantic wall, okay? The wall was more of a struggle for me than the actual flowers and everything, because I drew the flowers first and then I drew the pot. Like I started with like a flower in the middle of the board, another flower over here, another flower over here, something like that. I did that, and then I drew the vine. I said, let me vine it, and then I drew the vine into obis, so because the pot wasn't right there. So like I said, I did it into abyss. I just did it into abyss, you know, because it wasn't really anything at the bottom. It wasn't. It was nothing at the bottom. So I drew it into abyss. So I abyssed it, and let's see, I was like curve, 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 and I stopped it about right there. And I didn't know how big my pot was going to be. I didn't know anything about the rest of the board at all at that point. So I continued to make flowers. Then I was like, okay, we're going to need some leaves, I guess. I guess we're going to need some leaves. So then I put the leaves on here. And then I was like, okay, you're looking good. And keep in mind, the board was white. It was all white. It was nothing else on this board. So then I was like, okay, so then I drew one circle around the stem, the first stem that was coming down there. It was just one circle. I was like, okay, I made one circle and I don't know what else to do. So then I was like, okay, got the one circle. I think we need another plant in here with it. I didn't want the whole board to be a lot of plants because I didn't want this board competing right with my drawing. So I drew one more stem and then I put the flowers on and the leaves. Then I went to the pot. Then I drew the pot shape. I was like, okay. So then I was like, the pot needs some color. That's when I started coloring it. So after I colored it, I drew the second ring around the inside of the pot. Then I did these little scallops right here. Then I did this, the wavy design. So that's how the pot came about. I did not have a plan at all. My mind works for me every time, y'all. I tell you, my mind works for me every time. Go inside and see what's in there. It's full of creative ideas. I swear it is. It is, y'all. I mean, I did not know. So let me get my laminating paper out. I didn't even have that out already, y'all, because this is like one of those, there, let me do the videos. Hey, I might not have to move anything off the table, but I am going to move some stuff off the table because I'm tired of all the mess on the sideline over there. Let me get my laminating paper. Almost laminating pouches. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I have so much paper, y'all, and I know that these two are not it. Let me see. This one says laminating pouches. That's not it. And this one says, this is some matte paper, Epson presentation paper. That's not it. Okay, let me go back. I don't know. Let me look. Okay, so this is the reason I did not find it. When I ordered this from Amazon, this is what it came in. Generic, right? No name, no. I'm quite sure it might have been in the box. I don't know. I don't think it was in the box because I would have saved the box. I think when I opened it up, this was the pack, y'all. This was it. So, as y'all see, I got all types of paper, all types of stuff. Because I like to do all types of creativity stuff over here. Okay, I have, I didn't put everything back up. I just laid it on another table. So this is the paper that I'm using right here. Let's get some paper out. So what I do is just lay it out to see how many papers it's going to take. And I like to put it over the edge a little bit, not on right on the edge, because you never know what it's going to do. So I'm going to need some pieces down here, as I can see, if I do it like that. Okay, come out, little thing. All right, so if I do it like that, I'm going to have to put one over here too, and one right here too. And then the other edge of the board, I'm going to have to put pieces on. So let's turn it the other way and see how that works. So if I turn it this way and turn one this way, I want that to hang off. I want all of them to hang off. Because why? Because the first time I did it, I wish I would have had it hanging off, because sometimes when I pressed it down, it was not all the way to the edge like I thought. It was not. So this way I won't have to cut like little pieces, and it's not tiny pieces, but I will have to cut pieces and not tiny pieces. All right, so I got that way, and would this one go this way? No, I need to do this one this way too. Okay, if I do this one this way, this one this way, this one this way, I still will have a little that way. All right. Or should I do all of them this way and this way? And then the pieces that come off of the edge. Okay, you can't see my hand. The pieces. What words? The pieces that come off this edge down here at the bottom down here, I can take these pieces and put them on the edge right there. I think this is more like a better plan than I ever came up with, okay? So, like I said, y'all, this is not what I thought about in the beginning to do. Trying to see. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to see. You know, peeling stuff on camera is not peeling stuff back like stickers, and this is like sticker paper. So this is sticker. This is laminating paper, but it's like a sticker. I don't know if I'm gonna do this on camera, y'all, because look, trying to get this off is hard. So you got the plan of what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do this off camera, and I'll just show y'all in the next video that I did it, because that is not gonna work, as you can see, me trying to peel back all the paper on the video. So I will be doing this off camera and then showing y'all afterwards. The one just came off. I don't know. Let me see. And look, y'all, I have a thought in my head how I want to do it. So I don't want it to be like, I want the sticky part to still be like it's going to be. like I want to do it from this end like this. But I have to go down to, let me see. And you can't let it stick on your board at all. I saw the line that I wanted to hang off already, and I needed to hang off to the right too. To the left, I mean. I said to the right. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Okay, I pressed it down. I pressed it down, and I'm gonna, it stuck some. So you don't want it to have a bubble in it, and it's trying to have a bubble in it. I'm trying to get it off past the bubble. The bubble. And let me see if I can smooth the bubble out. Okay, I smoothed it out. This is not as easy as you think it is. I need to have a, I'm just gonna lay it down. It's a big bubble in it. I don't like it. So we're gonna do this off camera. Okay, so I'll see y'all in the next video.